Hey, you Roxanne, I'm Johnny.
I'm Rose.
I'm Nikki.
It's episode 19 of Apothecary Diaries.
Rose.
Yes, so last time we have more developments with Lacan.
Yes.
He basically is like, I can't
coming.
touch you, I'm coming for you though.
Yes.
I'm coming for a
waiting.
visit.
Also, Morning Glories.
Yes.
By that girl.
Sweerin.
We talked about something in the
Sweerin.
week that we thought about that, and I can't remember what it was. Like we had
I think
some
she might be
theory.
an apothecary too. Apothecary.
Or-
Apothecary.
Or that she's Lacan's legitimate daughter.
Oh, we talked about that. It was like in the week. There was some cool thing we thought of.
She is the carrier of the thing that he needs. What was it? Oh,
Well-
because he might also have syphilis, but he's getting the medication through her, something like that.
Something like that. And also, I think, maybe I said this in an episode, but I think that maybe she's trying to like use Morning Glories to res Mama's mom. Because they've shown in a lot of the courtesan situations when there's a well-paid courtesan, there's like a younger, almost like squire girl
Yes,
who takes care of that lady, and they show that that can be a really strong relationship because the other girl in the other merchant situation tried to murder the merchant.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I'm wondering if she is a grown-up version of what she used to be the child for Mama's
Mother.
courtesan.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
she's secretly trying to get back at Lacan. Oh yeah,
that's
I remember
why-
what it was. Mrs. Salt.
Oh, yeah.
that as
Yeah, that was it too.
Yeah.
We think she's Mrs. Salt.
Mrs. Salt.
Yeah, that's Salt's
Not
actually a woman.
Mr. Salt.
Madam Salt. And she's an apothecary, so she would know that
all
Salt
the things.
would overdose him.
Yeah, she can do the natural things that kill people.
And about the seaweed.
And it would explain why she's so mad at Mama if she blames her, like, not a huge amount, but a little bit for ruining Mama's mom's life.
Or even Mama keeps thwarting her plans and figuring things out.
Yes. But we also got a comment. This is in relation to the episode with the three brothers and trying to figure out Dad's will kind of
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
And someone was saying that the reason Mama figured out it was solder inside the keyhole is because of the symptoms that were listed on the cause of death for the dad. So she put together that it was lead poisoning, most likely.
Okay. Interesting.
So yeah, it has to do with apothecary stuff, definitely.
Yes.
Apothecary stuff.
But yeah, let's get into this one. Guys, thank you guys very much for being here. Guys, if you like it, time here, please leave a like, subscribe if you want to see more. Maybe if you want to see the unconversion of this, anything else I would do, the Patreon is there in the description. But either way, thank you guys very much for being here. I will see you in that discussion.
それから本日の予定午後に中止が行われますので
Ceremony?
Medium ceremony.
You said meeting?
Oh, he's just remembering that face she gave him.
Now she's mad at you more.
大体想像がつきますが
The Lacan
仕事
thing.
のこともお忘れなく
Hey.
200?
困ったことが起きた
Oh?
倉庫でぼやがあったの
Yes?
別の倉庫で盗みがあったみた
It
い
was a distraction.
あの時の騒ぎに乗じたとしか考えられない
Oh.
火事場泥棒ですか人目を避けた方がいいわ
Why didn't you call her there to begin with?
Sneak. Sneak, sneak, sneak.
So obvious.
あったんだよ
Ooh.
しかも一つじゃないらしいい
そんなずさんな管理だったんですか
や
Did Lee Haku talk about some ceremonial too?
No, it was
No,
Lacan.
Lacan.
Yeah.
Lacan.
Yeah.
Like Lacan knew it was gonna happen. Remember he inspected the
い
warehouse.
るのでしょ
ちょっと前に食中毒になっち
Oh,
ま
by
ったら
Mrs. Salt.
Seaweed. Again with the seaweed.
どこかで聞いた
Yeah, second
それってもしかして
なんで知ってるんだ
Oh, it's the same guy.
の
いろいろ
Yeah, she also was involved in that one.
Yes.
と倉庫の管理者は同じ時期に食中毒で不在
Mm-hmm.
その去年亡くなった管理者はどのような方でしたか
なんだったのは覚えてるんだけど、名前が出てこねえ
Assassinated
甘
maybe?
党だったとかそういうのを覚
Because
えて
he
るん
wouldn't
だ
like
け
take a
ど
bribe.
後年様ではないでしょうか
So many names.
それだそ
Conan.
れ
That's that's the
barbarian?
other Mr. Salted man.
Yeah, yeah.
Right.
She's doing
以
it
前
all
じい
for
様が聞い
reason.
た
Oh, look at him go.
甘党の堅物交換
Yes.
塩の過剰摂取で死んだ俺が全て偶然の数
No.
They're all coming
一
together.
つ一つが事故にし何かの目
Well,
的
she's
の
been
ため
trying
に
to
わざ
not
と
put
引き
things
起こさ
together.
れ
Yeah.
たとしたら
No conjectures, girl.
私に何かご用ですか
本題ジョーちゃんから預かってたこれなんだ
Oh, she gave it back.
Oh, good job. I'm so proud of you.
持ち主に突き返されちまってよいらないってさ
Well, that would scare me.
上等な品なので
他の彼女にもらったらしいんだ
Oh,
彼女にですか
Our court lady?
sweet
なんで倉庫場にわざわざ
Yeah, who would give it to a random
倉庫
guard?
のやつで歩いてた
Outside the
彼女を
castle?
場外まで送っていってやったらしいんだよ このキセルはその時に礼でもらっ
As
た
a token of
こんな
gratitude.
立派なものをもらったらすぐに使いたくなるかもしれませ
She
ん。
knew she's strategic.
ゴリラを起こし、その彼女って
ああ一応詳しく聞いたんだが顔が隠れていたらしい、
あらかじめ顔を隠していたのかもしれません。
That's her.
で
Tall for a woman.
I
Yeah.
smell like
匂
medicine.
いがしたそうだ
It's not you.
She's safe.
心当たりはな
Apparently
い
she
か
smells like medicine.
Yeah.
養子の彼女。
There's only one.
憶測で物を
Yes. Keep it to yourself, girly.
調べたら何かあるってわけだ
何かあるかもしれません。ないかもしれません。
どっちだよ
Okay.
Diagrams.
偶然が2つ重なることはよくあります。そうした偶然がいくつも重なってやがて必然になった時、
Too many coinciding keys.
その長身の彼女に似た人物がいたらレイという彼女が浮かび上がったところで
He's too
なる
stupid.
ほどお前は見た目によらず
He seems like a dog.
見た目
Yeah.
通りバカ力なので
Oh no.
楽しそうだねいや俺はこれで
Well,
He likes the hint.
he's done for.
詳しくお話ししてもよろ
Oh,
しい
can I
でしょう
tell
か。
you?
ようなつながりがあったな
Oh, okay.
はいの事件を確実にというより
No
い
conjectures.
くつか罠を仕掛けてどれかが成功すればよいと
Okay.
乗り気ではないのか
乗り気
交易商人のところを回った時
Yeah.
面白いものが出ていると聞いてなこういう名だったんだが
Oh.
薬の一種で
Gulch from a cow.
Yeah.
薬の最高級品
Wanting 1,000?
もしかしてそれをくれるというのか本当か
Even he's freaked out.
言います
シャオモ
Table.
She's actually on the table.
やる気になったようだな
本当にいただけるのでしょうか人様のわがままに
ということでガオシュン
Take care of it. Oh my gosh.
Interrupting this to remind you guys that Patreon down below allows you to see these episodes uncut or weeks ahead. Check it out down below.
先日の事件だ食中毒を起こした缶は霊部のものだったのか霊部
Ceremonies.
とは確か教育や外交を使う男女の試験勉強を真面目にしてい
Study
れば
properly. Yeah, I knew you would just cram.
何かわか
This
らない
poor man needs to sleep.
聞いてくれ
これはどんな感触ですか
ああこれは祭事を司っているんだよ
Ooh.
何
had
か
thoughts.
書き物はありますか胎児に関わる
Related
関
to
係
ceremonies.
そして
Here we go.
あのキセル騒ぎが偶然に見せかけられたこれらの事件が重なり合う必然が起こる場所があるはずだ
Ceremony of importance.
中止以上だろ
Medium. Oh, remember it was a medium ceremony
う
coming up?
調べた方がいい
Yes, he did. He's going to it.
これは祭事上の絵ですか
Blueprints.
ああ
Maybe they want to
球
like
団って言ってな
make the medium find like bad things about someone. Like they're setting up to make someone in a bad
天
light.
井に大きな柱を毎回柱を下ろして祝いの言葉を足していくんだ
お詳しいのですね
恥ずかしながら書庫に来る前はレイブでもっとちゃんとした仕事をしていたのさ
余計なこと言ったらこちらに飛ばされてしま
Oh, top back.
って最初は強度が心配だったんだが
The build strength.
Oh. Imagine
Build
こんな
strength.
風に天井から柱を
the ceremonial tools get stolen, the building goes down, they're trying to dishonor Shang-Chi at the time.
について進言したらこんな場所に飛ばさ
So it
れ
was
てしまっ
recent.
たんだ
一番危ないのは真下にいる
Yeah.
祭事を行う者
Is that Jinshi?
やんごとなき方が犠牲になるなれば必ず作り直すはず
Well, unless it's irreplaceable.
Well, the people who can make it are all dead.
すみません
No, they're not dead. What do you mean?
Okay.
行われるのはいつですか
I was lost there for a second.
Something is happening today. What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do?
これは長い時間をかけて練られた計画のはず
Yeah.
一つは確実じゃないでもいくつも仕掛けることでどれかが重なり合うそしてようやくここまで結びついたあくまで予想だ
It's just
予想に過ぎ
conjecture.
ない
But
もしそのデータと
Then
したら
someone's done for.
then it's Jinshi.
Is it Jishi?
It doesn't look like it from behind.
Is she gonna rush in?
I hope something actually happens.
Same.
Oh, they got
Oh,
swords.
what if this is when she gets executed? Remember, she was like, "Hey, if I get executed."
通してください
You want to explain?
緊急事態です友だこちら
Yeah,
は
what
た
are
だ
you
の
gonna
下女で
do?
何の権
You can
力も持たない
explain your conjecture.
She has
何か起こった後
Are
で
you just gonna go under his legs?
She gonna have to stick her neck out for
い
this.
つもそうだ祭事を取りやめてください
お前が決めることじゃない。言いたいことがあるなら、当初
Give
の
a suggestion
を入れる
box.
ところから始めるのだな。
致命的な欠陥が見つかりました誰かが工作した可能性がありますこうして私が危険を解いているのにそれを拒んだのであれば
Oh, you're part of it. There you go. Yeah, use your manipulation.
あなたは私を邪魔してことが起こるのを待っているのですね工作した輩と
Oh,
つ
she's
なが
gonna
っ
get
ている
slapped,
と
I
か
think. Oh! Oh! Ouchie! Ow.
Calm down, man. Oh my god.
Whoa.
She did her best.
お娘にあんな物言いをされたら腹が立つだろう
I think that's the
わざと
plan.
そう仕向けたのだから
Yeah.
仕方ない
To cause a
Just
scene.
cause a scene, yeah.
騒いでもダメかこんな
It's
小
not
さ
enough.
な騒ぎでは祭事は止まらない何か起きたら飛ぶのはあなた方の首ではありませんか偶然ネズミが入ったとでも言ってそれなら飛ぶのは私の首だけで済むでしょ
お前のような小娘の言葉を信じろというのか。
では私の言葉が
Daddy!
Oh, she knows. She recognized the voice.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Is he gonna tell
Grossed out
them?
by him being on the screen.
それにしても年若い娘を殴るとはどういうことだろうね怪我をしているじゃないか私が責任を取るよ
誰がいるのか見たくもない、こんな測ったようなタイミングでいや今はそ
Imagine
ん
he
なことをする
orchestrated
人間じゃ
everything.
ない
No
Just-
way.
声の主が誰かなんてどうでもいい
No way, right? Oh, she's right.
Same.
アウシュン様にでも頼んで
Yeah, she knows it's
全て終
him.
わったらゆっくり上見をさせてもらう首をはねられないようにしないと
I have to avoid getting beheaded.
Yeah, it just has to be right.
Yeah.
Oh, she's right.
Here's it.
She's gonna touch him in the ceremony. Oh, her leg.
Oh, we
Oh,
made
she
it.
cleared it. She cleared it.
Mile too.
Oh, she's not. Oh.
Oh.
なんでこんな状況になっている
ジェイソン
And pass out.
置いた
どうしたんだその顔は
ジェイス様がここにいるんだろ
She's passing out.
Yeah.
うなんで木に足を
おい
Hey,
No, stop it.
she's not doing well right now.
おい
Get the quack doctor.
しっかりするんだ
Y'all move?
What's going on?
Not without his permission, I guess.
I guess he's just walking out with her.
Listen, everyone here is at risk of being killed.
Yeah.
So it's just like,
Why are you walking around?
he's never done it in his life. He's a
There's
fool.
Laka, Papa. So did he figure it out and not say anything? Maybe.
I think so.
He's upset.
He's stunned.
Yeah.
Well, I think because the legs also hurt now.
Yeah, he's mad because he's already mad that she was hurt. He does care because he did come like every single time to that place to get her.
Solstice.
Every solstice.
Or that his prize is being carried by someone else.
Oh, right. Yeah. Forgot about that. I'm trying to get what vibe I'm trying to give here.
Yeah, I'm not quite.
I think it's maybe Jinshi's solidified in his mind how much he cares about her.
Maybe.
Because she was like on the edge of just being a toy versus
Yeah.
something he cared about.
Yeah.
Or they by chance thought we didn't figure out that Jinshi was the prince yet. So like, oh look, all the eunuchs are bowing to him.
That's a good point. It could just be that.
Is that it?
What does the whole episode do?
Yeah.
I want more.
You don't get more. Nothing for you.
No.
Discussion.
Discussion.
All right.
Oh,
Attempt foiled.
attempt.
And secret is out. She'll probably figure it out eventually when she wakes up.
What are you doing here, Jinshi?
No, what's gonna happen is she'll be like, that was a dream. I don't know anything. That's what she's gonna do.
Dude. So So her face got pretty messed. That's a big metal rod. Octagon. It's an octagon. Dude.
Yeah, that's broken bones in the
She's
face
gonna-
right there. She's gonna have like a head wrap because she's gonna have a concussion.
They're gonna need to call her father.
Her father's
gonna
coming
be a
back to the
problem.
palace. Oh.
Dude, she's probably gonna break a lot of rules for this.
Yeah.
Or maybe he just takes her. Well, he has to treat her first, like at least close up the wound and then take her to her father. But he doesn't know her. Well, no, he does know her father now. Gaoshin and he were talking about her father was Lomen.
Yeah.
So he doesn't know.
A eunuch working in the
Oh, I
district.
guess they don't know for sure.
Well, he's still
But then
famous
his
because
name-
people inside the palace know that he's probably the best doctor out there in the district over there. But
At least Lihaku would know.
he would know. Speaking of Lihaku, we started with that. Lihaku came with more news, and so it's like everything was coming to a head right now.
I'm thinking like Lakan put Lihaku on to go into giving the information to her, but then what's his name? Jinshi was like, "Hey, I'll reward you if you figure this problem out." Like he probably didn't think like think it was that big of a deal. But it was like, this is an important problem he's solving, and she's not excited. Let me get her excited.
I'm guessing that it's that Lakan figured out that the explosion happened to steal something else, which is why he sent. At the same time, he started bugging Jinshi. He's like, "Oh, by the way, the ceremonial tools guy died.
Yeah.
You might want to figure out something with his sons."
Yeah, he probably has a clue about. He had a clue about who it was, but it's like he didn't want to get involved.
Yeah.
He's just he's a strategist after all.
Yes.
Yeah.
His daughter takes after him apparently.
Yeah.
Like in terms of like figuring things out, like a detective.
Yes, indeed. And he helped her get inside at least. Or at least he wanted to stop her from getting hurt more. One of the two.
One of those
Hard
things.
to predict this man.
Yeah, I don't know. He was upset that she was hurt.
Yes.
And then at the end there, he's like in shock face when he sees her coming out, passed out. He's probably worried she's dead.
Yeah.
After all, he's been conniving to try and get her.
Yeah, I'm
and then
trying to
this
figure him
happens.
out.
Yeah, it's yeah, I can't figure out what he wants either.
I think
Like
he's
this-
just not a nice man, but he actually cares about his daughter that he
I can
had.
see that.
Because the mother was, tricked into having a child, so she's vindictive and hates him. But it's just it's a child, his child.
But question, what if what really happened is that the mother and him were actually in love, but for whatever reason the lady was the head lady
Didn't want her.
was
to
like,
go with him.
get him out of here, he ruined my best product. And then they were separated, and then she had a baby, and now her worth is nothing, but now she's trapped in this Vergor's
And she
house.
can't escape.
Yeah,
Oh, maybe.
and what's his Lakin is actually like trying to figure out how to get his family back.
Well,
But he's just a naturally conniving, sinister looking man.
it could be that, but because I was thinking about how, all right, so she got pregnant. He possibly also had syphilis, but I could have sworn, and this could just be wrong, but I thought if you had syphilis, the kid you have gets syphilis too, and had to be treated. So if Mama has no signs and she has not shown that any worry about having syphilis, so what if that happened after they were together? So then, if what you're saying is true, they're in love, have bebe, he's kicked out, and she's like trying to keep her separate for a while. During this time period, she'd hate the granny though. She forced her to work, and then she got syphilis, and she doesn't hate the granny. Or unless,
Mama, but
yeah,
Mama doesn't hate the granny, but Mama might not know that part of the
no,
story.
that's what just clicked. It's like, what if the granny never told her like that syphilis thing happened afterwards when she started working a little bit.
Yeah,
after
there's some
her.
details she never looked into because it's such a traumatizing part of her life.
But then again, she
No.
also tried to kill the baby.
It makes sense because when Lakan was describing her, she never got with any of the what do you call them?
Yes,
the clients. She
Yeah.
would just play with them and with the shogi board or whatever.
Yeah.
And then afterwards, Malma was describing her like she never had a chance to say no because that was just part of her job.
Oh, did she say that?
Yeah. Because it was a rough time for the Vedegris house.
Right, they were at a shameful time.
But
So maybe that happened after she already had the baby, and then she got syphilis, went kind of crazy, and went to kill the baby by accident.
see, that's the thing. Like, I was thinking this. I could see like eventually it getting to the point where she snaps and tries to kill the baby, but it wouldn't have been so quick. But I guess, I don't know. Has the baby despairs over being stuck here, doesn't want the baby to grow up in this place the way she
And
maybe
she's
grew up in
like,
that
yeah,
life.
let me kill the baby to make
Yes.
it
Maybe it
escape
was like
into
a
the
loving
world.
act trying to save the kid.
Yeah.
Maybe she looked kind of mad though, but
did look angry.
but it could also be Mama's memories because she was a baby.
Yeah, and then the chasing her out stuff that she remembers is
What
after the syphilis got to her brain.
But it would also be like, I don't want you in at this courtesan place. Please leave. Forget about me. I hate you. I hate you lovingly.
It's all so much conjecture.
Yeah, so much conjecture is happening right now.
So like, so we've got that path now. If the path though is that Lacan's bad, then him with a shocked face is just him being like, somehow, despite all my plans, he still ends up carrying her out of there. But if he did set this up, he did want to save Jinshi though, or did he? And is it just like, this is the day he dies, and then I get her back, and then she's running up and she gets hit, and it's like she's still his daughter, and he doesn't want her to get upset, but he doesn't think she can stop it. Like it's too late, so like just let her through. And then like, oh my gosh, she actually saved him.
I don't know that Lacan would. Well, I guess he could have some other reasons to want to kill Jinshi, but I was thinking
Maybe
if the
he
girl-
didn't think
if-
she would get there in time.
Because remember, he was like,
Maybe.
nobody can touch you. Last episode is like, I can't.
Right,
overrule you.
right,
The only
right.
way you can get rid of him if he dies from something else.
Yeah, but I mean, he wouldn't get his possessions afterwards, so
No, he wouldn't. But Mama would be a free agent essentially.
I guess so.
No one owns her anymore.
Yeah,
But like, he definitely is part of
this whole ring.
this
Yeah,
ring, because the reason why the ceremonial tool
Yeah.
broke was because the lead melted. That would have only happened had these new group of people had taken over the ceremonial tools,
so he had the man killed, the father.
or at least had a lesser version be taken over, just in time to work for this.
What if the toolmaker has more involvement than it seemed, because he had enough time to set this whole will thing. It's just, I mean, it's just either he had him killed, but even if he had him killed, when did the guy know enough to make this whole setup thing going on? And we've had it established before that the servants, they care a lot for their masters, to the point that where one of them killed themselves to save one of the courtesans, if you remember.
Yeah, adult.
So what if there's some kind of bond here, or I don't know, something here that's making the master do what he did?
What if the toolmaker set up the will in that way so that his kids wouldn't have figured it out in time for the ceremony? So they wouldn't have been
Involved.
involved at all.
But now they
But
are.
then Lacan was like, send her to figure it out. She figures it out, and then they're able to be part of this.
So he sets up the will, either knows he's going to die, or he accelerates it somehow to let himself die,
So-
so that they're exonerated and can continue living.
So are you thinking the girl then, Suire, is just a tool for Lacan?
I think she's just part of the ring.
I think, I think she cares, but she's involved.
Involved. Okay.
I don't think she's like being blackmailed or anything. I think she's in it for something.
Yeah.
And you know what? The brothers, they had financial issues as soon as they inherited. What if he was in debt and Lacan was like giving him money or something to prepare for this thing? And then he's like, I'm going to make sure that you guys are going to be okay in that I X myself out of here. He can't use you guys. Nobody can get into this box. That will go down. And there's no one to blame but me, but I'm dead.
He also
was
had
trying to put his own neck on the line and
Yeah.
didn't work.
he also had lead poisoning depression at the time, so that's on the table.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, this show.
Show.
I can't. They brought up all the Mr. Salt things from the previous episodes. It's like, oh my gosh, we're coming back to full
Half
circle.
of this is wrong, I know it.
Mr. Salt is the one that killed him. Killed the maker, the other original tool maker.
Maybe.
Put lead in all his drinks.
No.
But yeah, because the Mamo said it looks like all of these coincidences just a few of a series of traps,
Yeah.
like a bunch of traps that were just all laid and hoping that they would
one of them
some
would
of
work.
them would set off. And these three happen to be in the light, but perhaps there's more, and then that's why we have that whole thing going on. All to kill Jinshi.
Oh, to kill Jinshi.
So I'm really wondering, like, who's trying to kill him? And we know that he's
Empress
secretly.
Dowager? I don't know.
We know that he's being a secret prince. Like nobody knows what he looks like anymore.
You don't think it's like that?
I don't know why. Like,
Well,
I don't understand his motivation because he's the chief strategist
Yeah.
of the emperor.
Well, it's what we were talking about before. It's
Just
like
to get
he's
Mamo?
untouchable, but he has Mamo, the thing he wants, and he has nothing else. Is
Although this seems
this
to have
has
been
been-
set up
Since
before
before.
Mama even started working
Yeah,
here.
Mamo was working in the rear palace. This is before he knew about Mamo. He learned about Mamo when she came back here as a personal assistant.
yeah.
So I think this is deeper.
Okay. Empress Dowager. If she's still alive, wherever she is.
Oh,
Maybe she
we did
knows.
see her.
We saw her.
Yes.
She knows everything, and she's just always been seething and always wanted to kill him.
Yeah, because
Something
she's
like
like,
that.
you were the reason my child died. Because remember the babies got swapped.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bone removed from a leg. Eunuch. Yes. She's wiping out this whole family tree.
She's wiping everybody out. Oh goodness.
Then she finds out Mamo is Lakan's child. I thought Lakan was gonna reveal it there. By the way, when he came up and he was like making sure she could get through. I was like, he's gonna say it. He's gonna say I'm her father after all. But Mama didn't even turn around to look at him.
No.
So we don't get that reunion yet. Too much is happening.
Too much.
And it's just an aside, but it's every once in a while in these type of shows that take place in these time periods. I know people often romanticize, kings, queens, nobility, but it's whenever you see people just so afraid of doing anything, and they'll just get executed, it's like, oh man.
It's like I'd
I
hate
couldn't imagine living in that society.
No.
I get, you get used to certain things. Like,
Yeah, human nature.
I can't just go outside and go rob a store because I'll probably get beat up, or in the United States maybe I get shot.
Yeah.
So like, there's always a level of repercussions for everything throughout all time. But it's just this guy's like, he's scared. That's why he's trying to push off Mama, because like she's saying these things. If she's right, I get beheaded. If she's wrong, I get beheaded. If I do nothing, I get beheaded. It's scary.
Yeah.
And we saw with Fu Ming something like that, where she did something wrong and her entire family got exiled.
Filming, yeah.
You can not do anything wrong and your family gets you screwed over. It's just like, oh.
Yeah.
And that one, courtesan who she tripped when dancing with the
and
emperor.
she's no longer
She was
ever seen again.
she was either going to be exiled from society or executed. Those were the two options she had in life.
Yeah. Yeah, I get it. It's a different time period. I'm not trying to be one of the people who like hates the past because it was the past,
Yeah.
it just sucks.
it's
Every once
hard.
in a while, you reflect on it. It's just like, man, that sucks.
Yeah.
But
It's fun to watch, though.
it's very fun to watch.
watch.
I can't wait for next episode.
Okay.
And if you want to see the next two episodes, you can stay with the Patreon down below if you're seeing this up on YouTube. And also, I'd like to remind you that new movie is out. Check out The Boy and the Heron now up on the channel, or if you want to see the other movie that's up on Patreon, which is Castle in the Sky, the oldest Ghibli movie. But either way, thank you guys very much for being here. We'll see you in the city. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Oh, bye.
And shout out to our patrons: Alex, Eric Wang, Kano, Scallion, Deli, NC Hogsfan, Vlad, Psycho 6, Pui, Ichu, INFJ T Tyrone, Alharion, Sanveer Bindra, and Jillian Tate.